Media, please. Please want the media to take their place while we do this quickly. The gentlemen of the press, please can you take your position? Thank you. If the press is ready, we're waiting for you. Gentlemen of the press, we're waiting for you. Okay. So, good morning, gentlemen of the press. This is an address. We're here in representation of the entire Obi-Dients movement globally, and also to grant the press statement that will address the very special occasion that is going to happen tomorrow across the globe in different states of the nation, and also to the world, to the state, to the world and polling unit levels. We're going to be interacting very, very briefly with the press. We have the representation of all the different Obi-Dients movements, the support groups, and all lovers of the Obi-Dients movement here on stage, represented globally. In just 3 minutes, we're going to read the press statement, and then we would just quickly address the different aspects that is and pointers to what is going to happen tomorrow and on the 25th of February. So if all is said and done, we'll quickly just do that here with me. Okay, fantastic. Okay. So we can share this one here. I have one more here. Just for the presentation. Okay. All right. So this. This is our national call for the Obi-Dients Global March. 6 months ago, our nation witnessed a major shift. 6 months ago, our nation witnessed a major shift in the tectonic plate of its politics. Young Nigerians converge at various locations across the country, drawn from their homes, ideologies, religions, ethnicities, to the idea of a better Nigeria, to march in mega rallies in support of the candidacy of Mr. Peter Obi and Dr. Yusuf Dati Baba Ahmed, presidential and vice presidential candidate of the Labour Party. For the first time in over 2 decades of the Fourth Republic, young Nigerians were bound together by common purpose to forge a path for the restoration of the common destiny which bear the dominant Nigerian. For some, it was an opportunity to contribute their voices to the electoral process. For others, it was a platform to voice frustration and hope for a better future with an empathetic call for fixing of our politics. And for many new voters, it was the opportunity to own a PVC and a ticket to the Hall of Nigeria. Okay. We are all aware of the massive turnout of the INEC at the INEC offices during the continuous voters registration, the CVR, and recently the PVC collection centers. As Nigerians express their determination to fight for a new Nigeria, thus was the office of the citizens stripped in full honor and regalia as the highest office in the land. We cannot deny the many positive impacts this new way of thinking and affection for Nigeria has had on our politics. Nigerians have seen how much stakes they hold as citizens and how far effective political engagement and participation can go to the birth of good fortune for the country. The Obi-Dients movement has become a rendezvous for all Nigerians whose life paths are entwined with the ideology of a new Nigeria. It is therefore not out of any eclipse of thought or emotion that our principal, Mr. Peter Obi, in almost all his speeches, recognizes the stakeholding of the Nigerian people in the New Nigeria project. For in truth, he is only a vehicle for the movement, and by God's grace, we shall prevail in our dream for a new Nigeria come February 25th, 2023. We will not be cowed by the antics of the haters of Nigeria, whose years of ineptitude have left our country in its present state of coma. We will take a stand for Nigeria without bending to any form of intimidation, mischaracterization of dark propaganda. This is why, unlike their rented crowds, we are organic and our allegiances is only to Nigeria. Today, we make a new call to all Obi-Dients to prepare to march in our grand rally this Saturday, tomorrow, the 18th February 2023. The Obi-Dient Good Governance Global March is a statement of our renewed hope and undying love for Nigeria. It is a platform for expression of our determination to save Nigeria from the hands of political marauders, whose time has come to an end. It is the stamp of our feet on the ground of a new nation built on equity, justice, fairness, service. Come tomorrow, Saturday, we will remind Nigerians of their right to vote and to defend their votes. We will make a call for the security agencies to stand up to their constitutional responsibilities of protecting Nigerian voters to and fro and all the voting centers. We will also call on the election umpire, the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, to protect the choices of Nigerians by ensuring that the elections are free and fair. We call on all Obi-Dients to come out en masse and lend their voices to this song of our future. Informations and locations and routes will be made available on Obi-Dient platforms and social media. We'll also make available phone numbers for efficient communications and guidance, as we've done in the past. For all Obi-Dients in Abuja and its environs, the march will begin at the Unity Fountain, and we will determine how it ends. We call on all our brothers and sisters nationwide to make themselves available to the designated locations in their respective states, their ward levels, and also their polling booths. The media and all lovers of Nigeria to join in this march. We are determined to see a new Nigeria rise from the ashes. May God help us.
Gentlemen of the press, we salute your continued partnership with the Obi-Dient movement in the course of what we've been doing, which is Project Take Back Nigeria. We talk to you as one family of Obi-Dients. We're calling out Nigerians to join us in the grand finale of the multiple rallies that the Obi-Dient movement has held and staged since Peter Gregory Obi became the presidential candidate of the Labour Party. We're asking Nigerians at home and in the diaspora to join us as we take our country back for good. We're asking you, gentlemen of the media, of the press, to continue to do what you're doing, because the battle before us is a collective. We must have victory of good over evil, of light over darkness, of truth over falsehood, of larceny being thrown out of our political space by those who are righteous in deed and in action. We're talking about a rally, a grand finale of a rally that Nigerians believe and look forward to. Like we have said, contact points will be communicated to you through the social media, through various Obi-Dient handles. But what we're saying is that Nigerians, wherever you are, should step out tomorrow morning, show that you belong to project Take Back Nigeria. Show that you belong to the Good Governance Initiative. Show that you love your country. Show that the end of larceny in our political space is now. And show that God who rules the human pilgrimage is with the Obedient movement, with our principal, Peter Gregory Obi, with our vice presidential candidate, Yusuf Baba Ahmed Dati, and with everyone who truly believes in the victory that we epitomize. We're standing with you, we're standing with Nigerians, and we're saying that tomorrow we shall have the mother of all rallies. Is game over. It's now or never. We're taking back our country for good. God bless you.
Thank you. So, we'll make more clarity. Ladies and gentlemen, just a minor clarification here. The rally is going to be in the 774 local governments starting from tomorrow. It's going to be starting from tomorrow. Tomorrow is the mother of all rallies that is happening globally. Afterwards, from the 19th to the 23rd, every single day, there will be rallies across Nigeria. It is a call to action. The way we started this rally as Obi-Dients, Peter Obi and the movement you see today is the creation of the Obi-Dients. They started it, they will end it. Yes. Thank you very much.
Gentlemen of the press, excellent afternoon, everyone. Tomorrow is not just a march. We are marching to take back our country and our future. It's not just ordinary march, it's just like evangelism. We are starting it tomorrow as an activation day. Like my colleagues spoke earlier, from 18th, 19th, 20th, 21, 22, and 23rd. From 811 locations, 774 local governments, down to the wards and to the polling unit. It is a clear call to all Nigerians, all Obi-Dients, to join for this march. It is now or never. We all know that Nigeria needs Peter Obi, and we are taking back the country. Thank you.
Take back Nigeria.
Good afternoon, all. As the focal person for support groups, I will use this opportunity to urge all support groups, all Obi-Dients across the nation, and even in diaspora, come out. This is the last push. It is now or never. That country you desire, that opportunity you desire, that chance you want, this is the time. It's now or never. Push. Push for it. Don't give up. I know some of us are weary, some of us are exhausted, we are stretched, but let's push. It is possible, and we can do it. We are this close. It's touchable. So come out en masse. You don't have to travel far. All local government, 774 local government wards, everybody's touching everybody. Come out. Let's do it this last time and get it right. Thank you.
Gentlemen of the press, now it is important we understand the main thing we want to achieve in this. And the question we often ask people is that how many years do you want to wait to have a good life? When we look back, we notice that 7 years of the past of the present administration, and then when you go back, you have another 8 years, put it together 15 years. Take 15 years out of your lifetime, you know how young you will look. So what we're saying is that, are you going to allow another 4 to 8 years of your life to be wasted? People all over the world are enjoying the country that they build. And this is time for us to come together and build our country. So it's time for us to step out. The task to build the country is our task. We're no longer going to leave it to people that think that they have the right to our destiny. Thank you, and hope to see you all tomorrow. Bye.
Thank you. Yeah. You need this.
future. That's not the Nigeria that every one of us want. Enough is enough. And I tell you today, it is no longer business as usual. It is now business unusual. The sea finish whether they see people. Tell them which way it will stop.
Culture of criminality, culture of non-fuel, culture of rice increase, culture of electricity, culture of poverty. That is the culture we want to throw away.
Let them know that no Nigerian is more Nigerian than any Nigerian.
We will stop the stealing and start the killing. Travel through the world because we will not kill.